Kind of a sad sight, isn't it? You know, being down to 7 colonists, 6 dead right in the middle of the base. At the same time, you know, it's a little tribute, you know? We lost these colonists, but they are not forgotten. They are right there on the boardwalk. We still have humps, so we can still cook. We are low on medicine. That is possibly my biggest concern right now. There's an item stash opportunity. I'm not too interested in that. But there's medicine going to be done soon. I really hope we can get more medicine, because that's actually something I'm really concerned about right now. Is just the simple fact that, you know, we don't actually have a lot of medicine left. I'm also I'm not sure where we go from here. I'm really not sure where we go from here. What jobs do we not have people doing? So mining, Colmea can mine, which I suppose she'll probably start doing when this construction's done, right? So she can finish that all up, which is going to keep us relatively secure, which I suppose is a good thing. I do get the feeling that we may actually be out of wood, though. Yeah, we have no wood in the stockpiles down here, so let's go ahead and say that we probably want to get a chop wood order just out there and into as much of this space as we can possibly get as well. Just to make sure we get plenty of wood lying around for all the construction tasks that we may have in the future. Not that I think there's going to be a shed load of them, but it'll be useful nonetheless to have the wood lying around. I am slightly concerned, though, that we appear to be out of any crops. I guess the animals are probably eating a lot of them, right? Yeah, we have a lot. We have a lot of animals. Quite a few piglets as well. I'm wondering if it's worth killing a couple of the pigs. That doesn't seem like a terrible idea. It really doesn't seem like a terrible idea. I mean, what? We've got a couple of cows. We could kill one of those. They are adults. But maybe sow 2 and... That's pregnant, right? Yeah. So the 2 cows are pregnant, so we don't want to kill those. But maybe sow 2 and pig 2 can get slaughtered for a bit of meat, because then we have all the piglets. Might not be a terrible idea. Pig 2, sow 2, slaughter them, because I'm kind like that, and make sure everything else is getting trained in obedience. So there we go. We'll get those murdered. An escape pod. Interesting. If Chaz. How's Chaz doing? 15 hours, he's gonna die. Right. Humps. Go rescue Chaz. Actually, go capture Chaz. No unreserved enclosed prisoner spaces. Well, we can fix that. Prisoner. Humps. I want you to capture Chaz for me. Because we are going to make Chaz join us. As well as also, you know, making sure health-wise Chaz is fine. So there we go. I want you to prioritize tending to Chaz, make sure he's alright. As a prisoner, we can probably recruit him. We'll see what happens. We'll give it a shot anyway. But Chaz might very well be the 8th member of Colony 2.0. Because that's where I feel like we're at this point. I really do get the vibe that this really is just Colony 2.0. Because, yeah, we kind of lost everybody. Kind of lost quite a few people. Let's see here. Can we get some hunting going? A lot of boomalope over there. We could kill those, but that's always risky. That's always really, really risky. And with so few people, I don't think it's a good idea at all. So I think we'll leave the Boomalope. We have another turkey up there. And Chaz is no longer incapable of walking, which is fantastic. So hopefully we can actually recruit Chaz and get him to join us. He's 65. What is his stats? He's too smart and has a chemical fascination. He is a pacifist, unfortunately, but is good at cooking. He's pretty good at a few things. Having another construction person here, another person that could do growing, a bit more intellectual. So while it is another pacifist, it's not the worst thing in the world, I don't think. I don't think it's a terrible thing that we've wound up with another pacifist. I do think it is, however, a bit of a pain that this wall still isn't done. So, you know, potato, potato. What does potato, potato have to do with that? You win some, you lose some. I think that's the phrase I was looking for, but potato, potato is the one that I come up with. Because of course I did. Because of course I did. We have one medicine left. I'm actually really concerned about the fact that we have only one bit of medicine left. There is some, around the place that we could, I suppose, go grab, which I guess we're gonna have to do. But being so low on medicine, I'm a little worried. I'm a little uncomfortable being so low on medicine right now. We have inspired surgery. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're not going to worry too much about inspired surgery. I don't think we're going to be performing surgery anytime soon, so we'll not pay any attention to that. I don't think there's any need to pay any attention to that. I'll tell you what would be nice though. Getting this base cleaned up. Look how filthy this whole area is. Like it's actually really filthy. There are a few people set to do cleaning. But I guess they all have, hunting and handling and all that kind of stuff to do as well. Let me knock that down to a 3 there and see if you can do some cleaning at some point. I am slightly glad, though, to see that the beer production has come down a little bit. And I'm also thinking it might not be a terrible idea to clear Animal Area 1 off of here, so that the animals will maybe stop eating my main crops. They can still eat the hops, and they can still eat other things as well. But we'll see how that plays out. I actually want to just double check and make sure that they can still eat things. Yeah, there's plenty of crops up here they can eat. Although I believe the animals may currently be unrestricted. Which would explain why they roam everywhere. So we may want to just restrict them to Animal Area 1 again. Let's see here. Mental break, alcohol binge from White. Seriously, White? Come on, man. The timing, bud, is just not, it's not good, is what it is. Why does that look like a different area to me? Let's see here. Expand allowed areas, Animal Area 1. It is the same area. That's a bit weird. So the animals can go up there. It doesn't actually allow them to go in here. So let's just make sure that Animal Area 1 is all of that space as well. And that should be all right. I think basically Animal Area 1 can just be inside pretty much the entire base, but not our farms. I think that's kind of the point of that area. So let's just cover, all of this space. All going to be part of Animal Area 1, except the farms. So that should be fine. We can let the animals into the bedrooms over there. I don't think we want to let them in the hospital. I don't know if animals actually do add to the dirt of an area or anything like that, but I don't think we want to chance it in case they do, because then the hospital gets a little bit more dirty. So I think think what we have going here is just fine. I think that'll be perfect. So if we go to animals and say you are all restricted to animal area 1, that'll hopefully do some good things for us. Now here's my next question. Have we gone ahead and we actually have apparently dealt with the bodies of the... what's their faces? You know the things I'm talking about. The mechanoids. Apparently we still need components though. Apparently we are still slightly low on components, which I guess makes sense. We did have to repair a cooler at one point. So it seems to me like we actually need to go up and mine more components, which is ridiculous. But let's send Colmea up that way. Colmea actually doesn't have a weapon, does she? No. Can we get Colmea a weapon by chance? Possibly a decent one? Because Colmea kind of deserves a decent weapon. We'll give Colmea... where'd the revolver go? You got the minigun. You got that. You got the shotgun. You have nothing. Or do you? You have a machine pistol. You have nothing, and you have the revolver. I feel like we're missing a machine pistol somewhere. I definitely get the vibe that we are missing a machine pistol. Which is a little frustrating, but for the time being, I guess, Colmea, go grab the recurved bow. Yeah, I guess grab that. Not much of a weapon, I'm afraid, but it'll do the job. Let's head up this way, and let's get those components so that we can finally go ahead and, you know, get the component assembly bench up and running. So just mine that out. Oh, blue was so much faster. blue was, I think it was blue anyway, was so much faster with the mining. There you go. Mine that for me and then hold the components. So that should give us enough, right? That absolutely should give us enough. How many does this need? 14? All right. You're going to hold those down to the stockpile. That'll give us 15 total. And let's get this thing built. A sow is pregnant. Excellent. The component assembly bench is done. Okay. Let's make components, I guess. What do we need for it? It is steel. Well, the good news is we actually have plenty of it. So let's just do it until we have, I'm going to say 50 components. That's a lot. That is a lot, but we're going to do it until we have 50 components. Now this dude here is probably going to be very difficult to recruit. He's probably going to be very unhappy because he does have a very, very cramped space to work in. But that's fine. You know, that's just going to be the way it is. Unfortunately, White is still binging the alcohol there, which is, you know, not ideal. But I saw a couple of comments that mentioned that it might be an idea to set everybody to 1 drink per day so that they, you know, it improves their mood or something like that. And to be honest, I don't think that's a bad idea. You know, having a drink, you know, you sit down in the evening after a long day of mining out the cave or making components or whatever it is you do, and you have a drink, and it's, you know, it's a nice way to relax. Unless you're White, who at the moment, I mean, whole body, he's warm. He has a massive tolerance. He has an addiction, and alcohol warm. Pain times 90%. I mean, I am not, he's not very happy about, you know, colonists dying, but yeah, I'm not sure what way, I mean, he is, yeah, he's inebriated and warm. Yeah. Your friend Derek died. Yeah, they are a little bit, I guess everybody is going to be a little bit sad at the moment, right? Everybody did, you know, lose some fellow colonists. I guess White's just taking it the worst. And what's White up to there? He just changed his outfit, didn't he? And now he's gone to bed. I mean, fair enough. You know, you drink that much, you probably do want to go to bed. So, to each their own, I suppose. Scipio's heading down to work on more components, which is totally fine by me. And I guess the hope here is going to be that we can actually get, you know, we can maybe actually recruit Chaz. I think that's kind of the goal here. I am also thinking that we have this space up here that we could totally turn into a decent little prison block. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to look like, but I think a decent little prison block up here, I think it could be nice. So let's go to structure. Let's go to deconstruct. Let's get that out of there. A war merchant from the Gexada of the Valley. Interesting. Interesting. So who is best when it comes to talking? Social 11. Social none. Social 1. I guess it's going to be... Yeah, I guess it's going to be white. Okay. Wait. No, it's not white. It was Hunter. No, it wasn't. It was Scipio. Trade. We'll see what trading we can do. So we could give them some animals. I don't think we want to do that. We can give them some dead man's apparel, though. Since we're never going to use it. So we'll give them any item of... I mean, those aren't really... I mean, those are dead man's apparel. Dead man's apparel. Dead, 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 dead. Dead, is that... That's a masterwork, but dead man's apparel. Superior, dead man's apparel. Again, dead. That's fine. I don't think we have anything else that's dead man's apparel at this point. Oh, yes, we do. We have some helmets done here. Which, I mean, you know, it's decent money, so whatever. Give a couple of those over. Anything else in here? They have, I mean, do they have anything we can get? They have some dusters. They have some bows. We could give them some beer. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. Let's say, like, how much beer do we have? 800? Good lord. What about giving them, like, 400 beer? Can I say, like, hey, have minus 400 beer? Yeah, they don't have the money for that. What about 200? So if I was to say minus 200, they can't afford that either. What can they afford? Because I do want rid of some of the beer. So they can afford that. I will accept. And then Scipio, can you haul for me? Yeah, there you go. So just haul all of that into the base as soon as you get the opportunity to do so. That's going to be really good for us, though, because we now have we have even more silver. Not that we need it, but if we ever want to make more medical floors, then the option's there. Which I think is nice. Humps is currently trying to recruit that guy again. Unfortunately, didn't work. But that's alright. What is this stockpile zone here? Apparel. Alright. Can we just delete it? A marriage is on. White has accepted Trogo's marriage proposal. Oh, well that's adorable. In the face of so much loss and violence, we have a wedding. That's beautiful, is what that is. That is beautiful. Quite happy about that. Let's see here. So that's going to be a prison cell. And then what I want to do is I want to make another one. And I kind of want to do this in an awkward way. So let me just delete that as well. And delete or deconstruct you. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a couple of prison cells here. And they're going to be like this. There's a couple of prison cells. They seem all right to me. We really could do with making those walls out of something else. We could make them out of granite. That's an option. I think we will do that. So let me just select those and cancel. And let me just give a deconstruct order for all of this. So just deconstruct that entire thing. There we go. Colmea's doing a fantastic job. We had some steel in there as well. A roof is collapsed. Oh dear. So, yeah, the roof is collapsing there. That's fine. We can fix that. Oh, God. More roof collapses. Okay, that's fine. We can fix that. We can totally fix that. Let me go to walls here. Let me say granite. And let me just build. And let me just see what we can do with, like, our prison space here. So, granite walls like that. And then something like this. All right. That comes over that way. And then we want to go down here. Go 2, leave a gap. Go 2 and straight up. And then we're going to have auto doors. And I think auto doors are going to be a really good idea. Because we can actually get components for this. So we'll do some granite auto doors in the prison. But those are maybe going to be for the... Oh, maybe that should just be for the entrance and exit for the building. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I think we're just going to do regular granite doors. So there, 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 and there. And we'll get that all built up in time. Thankfully, no one was injured by a roof collapsing there. That could have been a bit of a disaster. And I've just realized that the floors in this place are metal tiles as well. So let's go ahead and say floors. Remove floor from all of that space. Because that'll get us some steel back at least. And then we can go ahead and put down some granite or something there as well. So the prison is really... It's not going to be pleasant. Is the thing to keep in mind about our prison here. It's really... not a pleasant place, but it is going to be efficient, and it should, by all means, you know, be nicer for the prisoners, which is kind of a good thing. I think the bed could maybe also be granite. Let's just make everything granite at this point. So the bed's going to go there and there. Let me cancel that bed. We duplicate this one? Yeah. So that one's going to go... there. And there's a psychic drone. Of course there is. Of course there's a psychic drone. Every colonist of the female gender winces in pain. Fantastic. Absolutely. Absolutely fantastic. Let's see here. So we are going to want power going through here. So having a power conduit go this way is probably not a bad idea. And possibly up there as well. So we'll get that in. These guys are probably going to need some lights. So I'll give a standing lamp there and there. And we could give them a dresser, maybe. Or maybe a dresser is a little bit too fancy for a prison cell. We can make it out of granite though, so it kind of works. Give them a table. Give him a granite dining... No, we can't give him a granite dining chair, unfortunately. We can give him a granite stool, though. So I think a little granite stool is going to be a nice little addition to the bedrooms there. So we'll get those in. And, I mean, I don't really know what else we could do. We could go to Furniture Plus. We could say... you know, a granite plant pot in the corners there. And yeah, those are going to be the prison cells. You know, it's not much. Fire starting spree from Hunter. Seriously, bud? Come on. Really isn't the time, Hunter. After everything we've been through. After everything, Hunter goes to fire starting spree. That's rough. That's rough. At least everybody's able to sort it in one way or other. Is he done? Oh, he is done. Fantastic. So yeah, we'll get the prisons built. We might be able to move this guy over into the new prison area soon enough. But I definitely feel a bit more secure with this. Definitely thinking it's a bit of an upgrade. And what have we got? Beavers! Beavers, beavers, beavers. Try to eliminate them before they decimate every last tree in the region. I honestly don't know if we could kill them all this time. I guess we can find out. You know, it's gonna be really awkward if everybody dies because of beavers, isn't it? It's gonna be really awkward if they all die because of beavers, but we're gonna find out what happens here. Hey, this could be rough. Oh. Well, this makes things a lot easier. This makes things so much easier. They don't even attack back. All right. Well, this is just going to make my life so much easier because we get meat. We're going to get so much meat off of this. Come on, let's kill the beavers. Colonist needs Did you seriously shoot Hunter? Did we seriously manage to shoot Hunter? Seems a little ridiculous, but okay. There we go. So the beavers are dead. They are no longer forbidden. There we go. So beavers have no longer been forbidden. You guys are no longer restricted, and you've been shot in the right shoulder by a machine pistol. I wonder who that could have been. I wonder who that could have been. Of course Hunter needs medical treatment, man. Come on. Let's flick the switch on there so the hospital is actually up and running. There we go. So Hunter can get some treatment. We actually do have a bit of medicine in there. I guess we may have done a bit of a harvest at one point there. Let's see. Kolmea and Kai are asleep. The psychic drone is ending. We are actually coming along in the ground penetrating scanner, which is nice. Let's start going for better weapons, I think, because we can. And we're also making plenty of components too, so I mean there's a lot of good stuff happening here. So basically what I'm saying is, despite how did you go down? Actually very confused about this. Can I get you to like go and melee attack that alpha beaver to death humps? If you wouldn't mind, bud. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And you will never do hauling, so someone else can grab that. Fair enough. The good news, though, is those alpha beavers are going to get us a lot of meat. So that's nice. And if we also have a look at our animals, we have 4... yeah! Oh, it's a dry thunderstorm. Okay, excellent. We have 4 animals currently pregnant. One of which is currently marked to be slaughtered, so let's not do that currently. Yeah, we probably want to deal with the animals at some point. Because we're getting a lot of them, and a lot of them are getting pregnant, and we actually don't have dedicated areas for the animals yet. I mean, we do sort of down here, but we also kind of don't. So, probably want to look into getting some actual proper areas for the animals at some point, but we'll see what happens. Kolmea is working on some wooden walls and is going to head up and start continuing the granite walls on the prison, which is fantastic. There we go. So we'll get this all built. We'll move Chaz over into it, assuming Chaz is still a prisoner at the time. And I guess we maybe just see if we can rebuild. I feel like that's kind of where we're at. You know, we see if we can rebuild. We see where we go from here, and I don't know. I mean, hopefully we can also clean the base because it is friggin' filthy.